Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. Need an orthopedist? Go to Brock, need a roof, call Parish. Unique physique, unique aesthetics and wellness, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com. Bocock Brothers Premium Cigars. Code MAT15, MAT15, MAT15 for 15% off your order. All right, good morning. Hope your Tuesday is off to an awesome start. Couple things to hit on here. Baseball transfer portal is open so far after one day. 5 LSU Tigers have hit the portal. We knew Maverick Rizy was going in. He made that announcement of his intention last week. So Rizy goes in. Daniel Harden enters the transfer portal. Hit 354 in JUCO back in 2025. Came to LSU this year and had just 19 at-bats on the season. So obviously he came to a place with Brown, Curiel, Stanfield all back. There just wasn't really a spot in the outfield for regular at-bats. And when he got them, he struggled. Harden has such an extremely high ceiling. He just has to get consistent ABs. So in theory, there'd be a spot to do that at LSU, losing all 3 outfielders, but he'll try somewhere else. Trent Caraway has entered the transfer portal, a guy that was, a top 10 portal addition a year ago, and came to LSU, and it just didn't really manifest. He played in 30 games with 24 starts, but in 30 SEC games, he had just 16 at-bats and no extra base hits in conference play. So Caraway will go somewhere else and give it a go. Jaden Newt announced he's entering the portal. And then DJ Primo. And there's a guy. Look, Newt's a guy who threw 9 innings this year. And LSU had the worst staff ERA in the SEC. And if in the worst staff ERA in the SEC, you only got 9 innings, it's probably not going to happen for you. So, anyway. I was waiting for it. So Dale jumped in. Great show without a jingle here for day one. And Thomas is absolutely right. It is long since been established that in-transit episodes, we do not count against the jingle streak. So yesterday I had my physical with Dr. Chastain. I didn't see Thomas pop on, although he might have, actually, quite honestly, just given the fact that I couldn't look at the comments while I'm driving. And so I either, I can't play the jingle, so I could sing it and we'll keep it alive, or I could choose not to. But either way, streak lives, Dale. Get some. That is, hey, and you cannot deny that has long since been established. In transit does not count against the streak. That has been noted many times. And what else? Oh, LSU football. Where's my note? And LSU football. That's not all I want. Sorry. So after a gigantic weekend, hosting 4 5-stars, 6 prospects in total on official visits. LSU welcomed Mitchell Turner to campus yesterday. Hat tip Shea Dixon. I saw he had that first. So Mitchell Turner on an official visit to LSU as we speak. He's from Mississippi. He in the Rivals industry ranking, he's number 59, regardless of position. Rivals ranks him the number 40 overall prospect and the number 3 defensive tackle. 24/7 has him number 48 and also the number 3 defensive tackle. ESPN has him number 113 and the number 9 defensive tackle. Either way, another elite level player. visiting LSU. And look, you've got Jaden Bryant, 5-star edge already committed. You had Jalen Brewster, 5-star tackle on campus this weekend. Abraham Cisse, 5-star edge on campus this weekend. Now a top 60 overall player in Mitchell Turner on campus right now. You can see where they are willing to invest their financial resources with the high school class, and defensive line is very clearly a focus for the staff right now. So, okay. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. Hey, Dale. Hey, Dale.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish built. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
You know what, Dale? I might just give you a few of them today just because. Let's say some good mornings. Hey, Bren, good morning. Bubba, Brian from Cairo, Illinois. I have been through Cairo, Illinois. Thomas, good morning. Michael, good morning. Not sure I can make the AFR show in Lake Charles. Any chance you'll do a show in Lafayette? Thanks for the great content. Michael, yeah, man. I'm actually, I've been talking with Johnette, who's the GM of Delta Media there, runs the Lafayette and Lake Charles clusters, about trying to get to Lafayette at least once a month to do a show, Lafayette or Lake Charles. So would, yeah, I mean, I was supposed to be there for the Burbridge Crawfish Festival, not in Lafayette, of course, but in Burbridge for the Crawfish Festival, and then got rained out. So, Tap Room is a great spot. They've hosted us several times for shows there in the past and would love to get back into Lafayette. So, yes. Jack, good morning. Kelly, good morning. Antonio, Easton cancel his next visit. Shay Dixon on AFR today. We'll get that information. Chance, do you think Lane gave Coach O the okay to use one team, one heartbeat? I don't think they had that conversation. I don't think they had that conversation. I think Ed Ogeron, of course, one team, one heartbeat was Ed's thing. And he said it in that locker room speech. I think he was mentally, emotionally, just right back into his spot. So he just went right back into what he had done so many times. And I think that just organically took over, and he blurted it out. Chuck, what's good, man? Good morning. 164. Leon, Rocky, good morning. Tiger Poppy, good morning. Let's see. HBZ, been a while since I've been able to catch a show. Why do you think Rizzy's transferring? Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually pretty easy. For all of those guys, excuse me, who are elite arms, come here with the idea of being a starter, right? They've been starters their whole lives. So they come here and maybe their first role is midweek role or a bullpen role on the weekend, and then they emerge into a starter. Well, if you look at Maverick Rizy, going into year 2, he still has never established as a starter, and he really didn't establish any leverage innings this year. And then Evans, Schmidt, Cooper Moore, Reagan Ricken, Marcos Paz, all 5 of those guys are back, and you're going to go in the portal and add frontline starting pitching. Like, where's the opportunity? Maverick Rizy needs to go somewhere where he can actually start and get innings and mound time for scouts. And you're going to say, well, where's the competitive spirit? Well, I understand that, and that's part of it. It's also not a smart thing to do. Like, you have to put yourself in a position where you're going to get mound time so you can go pitch. Like, all these guys, yes, they want to win in college, but they also want to get to the next level. That's all of their goals is to get to to pro ball. And so you got to pitch. So I get it. Hey, Bobby, good morning. Nola rocks. Hope you're feeling well. Question, why not say Lane Kiffin is calculated rather than thoughtful? You wouldn't have to keep explaining yourself. Yeah, I can use calculated. I'm trying not to. See, the thing is, what I don't want to do is make it sound like he's being deceitful or deceptive, because I don't think it's a negative thing. If you say calculated, I think when people hear that term, maybe I'm wrong, but I think there tends to be a negative connotation associated with that. And I don't think it's a negative thing. That's maybe the point I'm making. That's why I've struggled a little bit with that. Hey, Christian, good morning. It's been a wild tournament already. First time in super regional format. None of the 8 CWS teams from the previous year advanced to a super regional. That's an interesting stat. Yeah, so the shoot. So, excuse me. All right, so super regionals are set. Crazy. So you've got Georgia against Mississippi State. Their matchup with Texas, Oregon, which should be interesting. Alabama against St. John's, and then Kansas, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, incredible. Walked off Georgia Tech at the bottom of the 9th in the regional final, which is crazy. Cal Poly advanced out of the UCLA regional, and they'll take on West Virginia, who, of course, beat Kentucky. And then how about Troy and Little Rock? Amazing. Little Rock won the Southern Miss, the Hattiesburg regional, and Troy won the Gainesville regional. And then you've got North Carolina against USC and Auburn against Ole Miss. So 5. You got 6 SEC teams who have made super regionals, and 2 of the matchups will be SEC on SEC, Auburn, Ole Miss, and Georgia, Mississippi State. So what a time. Hey, Jack, good morning. Hopefully we make a run. The Washington outfielder, Texas Tech freshman shortstop. A couple of names to keep in mind. Jason Wachs is an outfielder from Tulane, who I think could very well be on the list. I was also told keep an eye on the infielders from Maryland and Gonzaga. I need to make sure I confirm their names, but I'm almost positive we're talking about Mikey Bell from Gonzaga and Ty Knoss from Maryland. Just a couple of names to keep in mind that I've had whispered to me. Hey, Cody, good morning. Back in town for my mom's knee replacement again. Shout out to Brock for their surgeons for their efforts. Fingers crossed this one takes. Who's doing the surgery, Cody? I'm curious. They're great over at Brock, man. Yeah, shout out. They're the best. So, brortho.com. brortho.com. As we always say, if you need an orthopedist, they're the best. So go to Brock. Locations all over Greater Baton Rouge. We appreciate Brock for all they do, and of course, been great partners of ours here on Morning Scone for a long time. Dale, any day I don't hit the mute button counts. Guess what, Dale? Hit it again.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish Built. Parish Built. Parish Built. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Drink it down. It goes smooth every time. Drink it in, goes down smooth every time. Tiger Poppy, good morning. Oedicus, good morning. Hey, Lowell Cormier, good morning. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. Love to hear it. Hey, Survive 623, good morning. Mother-in-law chose Parish do a roof all the way to Church Point. Sale guys are professional. I even went to our snowball stand in Scott. Very happy. Thank you, man. Jason, we I appreciate you sending along that message. We actually, Terrio and I read that on air on AFR on Friday. So thank you so much. Yeah, man. do work all over the state, and we're thrilled to help you. So parishbuilt.com. That's so true, man. Well, Sophia, and I don't know if Sophia and her friends will be singing the jingle from the beach in a few weeks. Olivia will absolutely be on the show. So there was one day last, so if you're new, not familiar, when we go to the beach every year for our family vacation, there's 13 of us, and then some of the kids now bring their friends, so 15, 18, however many people in this house. But you all have gotten to know my nieces and my nephew over the years. So Olivia, Sophia, Reese, and Eli. Well, Olivia loves the show. Olivia will wake up and wait for me to start the show. She'll be like the first one up in the house, just waiting for Uncle Matt to start the show. And so she'll sit right with me, and we'll do the show. And the other kids have gotten a little too cool. Well, Reese is super shy and wouldn't come on anyway. Sophia and Eli may be a little too cool for school. But who knows? They're both in high school now, so maybe they would pop on the show. I will see. But anyway, Thomas, so last week, Olivia, so Mimi was watching Olivia and Drew one day last week. They're both out of school. And so they came here. Tanya and Olivia came here, Mimi and Olivia came here. And so I finished what show I was doing, and Olivia was sitting on the couch like, Uncle Matt doing your show? I was like, baby, you could come in there while I was doing my show. So, but yes, Olivia is very ready for vacation and morning Scone on vacation. Let's see. Lane Kiffin should protest the use of Lane Kiffin rule. Other coaches did it. One school didn't. It should be the Ole Miss rule. Besides, the Lane Kiffin rule already exists, banning injury to slow tempo. Lane Kiffin is certainly affecting a lot of change. Leon, the Seeds in baseball all took a beating. Maybe it was just a weird year in the sport, but it's exciting. So is the Women's World Series. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, what you're seeing in baseball, I think, is what you're also seeing in football, which is you're seeing more parity because it's hard to build depth because your depth doesn't stay. I mean, the example, look at LSU, Mikey Ryan Costello, guys we've talked about this year who went to Power 4 programs and had a great year that would have provided depth for LSU that weren't here. So LSU had to go from their portal guys that missed to true freshmen, right? So I think you just have more depth or more parity throughout the game because the top has maybe come down a bit. Hey, Devin, let's see. Could we see other CF coaches? I guess it's college football coaches leave for better brand programs, considering some coaches saying it can't stay like this financially. You may have to give me a better idea of what you're saying, because I mean, if you're asking like would coaches, I mean, coaches have always left for upgrades, right? I mean, if you're coaching at Ole Miss, I mean, Tommy Tuberville left Ole Miss for Auburn 25 years ago. Steve Sarkisian left Washington for Southern Cal. John Summerall just left Tulane for Florida. I mean, it's always going to happen. Like, coaches are always going to. Matt Campbell just left Iowa State for Penn State. I mean, I think that's always been a part of college football. That's how you advance. So yeah. So I guess to answer your question, yes, but I don't think that's anything new. Harden is really the only person who's hit the portal so far I wish was returning. I feel like he could have been expanded role in next year's team. It's similar to Rizy. He's going to go where he's going to be guaranteed ABs. You know. Rocky, good morning. Lynn, Marrero. Rams killed it. If they can get the other end to come out of retirement, they're going to be a problem. Interesting trade, right? Getting Myles Garrett. Did I hear yesterday, first time that the reigning defensive player of the year has been traded since, or hasn't been back with that team since Dion, when he was defensive player of the year with the Niners and then went to the Cowboys in 95. Let's go. Scott, good morning. Have a great day. Darren, good morning. Like Russ Mitchell's intro says, Troy. Troy. Hey, Dad, good morning. Yep, Dad's back in the office. So remember, if you're looking for a title attorney, call my dad at Home Title. Hey, Garrett, good morning. We sometimes RV, good morning. Captain Boudreaux, who do you think is going to win the Natty in baseball? Georgia's tough, in my opinion. I am really stunned that Georgia hasn't gotten more love. They won the SEC by 3.5 games. They won the SEC tournament as well. The ballpark in Omaha has certainly become more offensive, but you look at the odds. North Carolina is the new betting favorite to win the national championship. So, by the way, Georgia Tech had the second best. This was yesterday. Georgia Tech had the second best odds. They're eliminated, and then Texas, then Georgia. So, I mean, I like Georgia. I mean, I think you're getting good odds on Georgia. Hey, Henry, good morning. I'm not saying it's concerning that Tyson is being limited. The concerning part is he's been hurt his entire college career. It's following him. Henry, I would say, so he's talking about Saints rookie receiver Jordan Tyson being sort of limited in OTAs. He's coming off of an injury. And so I don't mind them limiting him in fake practice, which is what this is. Now, if they get to camp and he's not ramping up in camp, then I'll be a little more leery. But the only thing I really care about and that you should really care about is that week 1, he's ready to go against Detroit. And you got a long way to go before then. Hey, Michael, good morning. No, you're a big baseball fan. You're a fan of Banana Ball. Watched a few innings. It was entertaining. Yeah, I'm not a Banana Ball hater. I also have never sat down and watched like a full game. I've never been to a game, but I'm not someone that looks at that and is like, wow, how dare you have fun? People love it. It is an incredible phenomenon. I mean, the fact that you're putting 100,000 people in a football stadium to watch baseball is awesome. It clearly is a cultural revolution. So I can't say that I'm a fan because I haven't seen it. Like I haven't sat and watched an entire game. And it doesn't necessarily appeal to me like that. It'd be super, but I think I would like it. All right. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. If you're on podcast, please subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Heartbeat in the background as Coach O was giving his speech with the lights flashing and circling, all brought tears to my eyes. Ken, that's a little dramatic. I don't think you actually were crying. Let's be honest. When does fall football practice begin? They haven't announced fall dates yet. So normally first week in August, though. Tiger Diver, good morning. Was able to get 2 Eagle Rare 12 years for $50 at the duty free in Aruba. Okay. Wait, 50 each or 50 total? That's pretty amazing. Like 25 each? That's really good. I mean, Eagle Rare is not expensive. It's just hard to find. Mark, can LSU baseball rebound? Mark, can Southern Miss baseball rebound? Jason, good morning. Kicks of the day. Not sure yet, man. Still on my sock feet. So find something with some baby blue in it. Who will be QB2 for LSU football in the fall? I think it'll end up being Huson Longstreet. Based on what we kind of saw, Landon Clark was the first guy. But as spring went along, it looked like, and they were still divvying up reps, so it looked like Longstreet kind of in the second half of spring went first. I guess Longstreet. Let's see. Taylor Hud. Good morning, Matt. Not sure if you've ever shared this. Is Drew his full name or is he officially Andrew? Also, did you name him after someone, family, or just like the name? He's just Drew, not Andrew. And We did not name him after anyone. Erica and I agreed. It was her idea. She wanted a monosyllabic name because Moscona, being a complicated last name for a lot of people, she wanted a short, easy, one-syllable first name. So we looked at our three finalists were Luke, Clark, and Drew. I don't know why Luke didn't win, but Clark, true story, was nixed because Erica thought that. So I love Christmas Vacation, and of course, there's Clark Griswold. Well, the scene when Aunt Bethany shows up at the house and she's like, "Is your house on fire, Clark? Is Rusty still in the Navy, Clark? Don't push me down, Clark." Like me and my cousin Steven have quoted that forever. And so Erica was afraid that we would just do the Aunt Bethany voice to our son all the time, which that's probably pretty astute. That probably would have happened. So we ruled out Clark and went with Drew, which I like. Love it. Hey, Robbie, good morning. Thoughts on Myles Garrett being traded to the Rams? Yeah, man. It's crazy. Good for Cleveland for getting something of value. Good for the Rams for getting the Defensive Player of the Year. Good for Myles Garrett for getting out of Cleveland. I think that's a win all the way around. Unless if you're Jared Verse, because then you go from LA to Cleveland. Hey, Brad, good morning. Were you in Tiger Stadium for 07 Florida? I was. What about 03 Georgia? I was. So I had seats in the north end zone after I graduated. And so that's where I watched 07 Florida. And then 03 Georgia, I was a student. And so I was in the front row of the student section watching that. Skylar Green was right in front of me when he caught that ball. I mean, like right there. Hey, Cody, an older gentleman who's a specialist there. Can't recall his name. He's in a position if he can't do it, no, he can. Got it. Okay. You're a Morning Scone listener when. Bocock Brothers, good morning. Let's see. Only LSU has a cigar table at their football recruiting events. Cut and lit cigars for Jalen Brewster's family on Friday night. We smoked in Tiger Stadium together. Just different. Love that. Now, here's my question. So I noticed Bocock post that at the recruiting event in Tiger Stadium when they all did their photo ops and everything, that Bocock was there. My question is, were you able to give the players cigars too, or just the family? Oh, that's awesome, man. Remember, use the code MAT15, MAT15, MAT15 for 15% off your order at bocockbrothers.com. Jason, get your keychain money ready, Uncle Matt. You're a Morning Scone fan when. So Olivia loves keychains, and so she always she thinks she's suckering me into buying her keychains, but I guess maybe she is, but I'm letting her. I love spoiling them. So she wants keychains. We'll go to the end of the year to find her keychains. Hey, Ronnie, is Parish Restoration same as Parish Roofing? So good question. No, different companies. I am not involved. I endorse Parish Restoration. It's a long, complicated story. At one point, they were intermingled. They're not anymore. I was never part of Restoration. Restoration was Mold Zero before. When I was endorsing Mold Zero, they changed the name. Anyway, all that to say, not the same, and I'm not involved in Restoration. I endorse Restoration on my show, but not involved in Parish Restoration. Which SEC teams do you think will make it to Omaha? I like Oklahoma to be a problem for teams in the CWS. Skip Johnson's a great coach, and if they hit the ball, they're pretty good. I really like Georgia, man. And obviously, Auburn or Ole Miss will make it. I think Auburn's got the pitching and probably advances there. I think Texas, Oregon will be a really good series too. Hey, Brad, are you a big beach person or is that more Erica? Yeah, way more Erica. I think the beach is pretty, but if I never walk on sand or swim in the Gulf or the ocean, I'm totally fine. Like I can go to the beach and enjoy the weather and, wearing flip-flops and a t-shirt all day and, uh, you know, go up and down 38 and hit shops and all that stuff. Sit on the balcony and smoke a cigar and look at the waves. I can do all. I don't need to be in the sand of the water. Hey, Phil, good morning. Blessings to you and your family. Thanks. Same to you, Phil. Craig, boot up. Let's go. Just good morning from Daytona Beach. JW, good morning. Love the quote from an Outkick article last week. If you thought LSU was dangerous before, adding Ogeron to the staff may have just been Kiffin doing a Thanos impression and placing the final Infinity Stone into his gauntlet. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds awesome. Do you agree with the Georgia player getting ejected? Was it the bat flip? I'd have to go see it. I'm not sure I saw. Yes, barrel bourbon is definitely high priced. Barrel bourbon is very good, but they are very proud of their product. Rocky, it's hard to watch an entire banana ball game. Many of the moments are fun, but seems contrived, like the Harlem Globetrotters. Well, that's what it is. I mean, they're putting on a show. Christian, just for the record, about a month ago in here, when UCLA set the regular season win record, I said they looked elite, but I didn't think they'd be able to win the Natty. Half clairvoyance, half luck. Hope you didn't put any money on it. Well, on them to win it. But yeah. Let's see. Not really sure what Oh, good. Taro, good morning. When does the remaining signings for football arrive on campus? I think they're here because they're going through workouts now. There were the posts last week is when they got to campus. You serious, Clark? Rocky, Drew is a Grand Slam pick. Hey, Deborah, good morning. So one could say picking Drew was a breeze. So when we were in the hospital in Houston, everyone knew that we were from Louisiana and I was a sports guy. And so everyone asked, did we name him after Drew Brees? Which we did not. Just coincidence, but love the name. Craig, 03 Georgia, still my favorite in-person football game to this day. That atmosphere is unmatched. It was incredible, man. College game day was there. It was very much the LSU has arrived type moment to win that game. Those are the games, as LSU was kind of building that they always seem to fall short on. And to finally break through and win that one was incredible. Everyone talks about after Georgia hit the little screen pass for 92 yards to tie the game, how it just got louder. Like it wasn't down, just got louder with everybody chanting LSU. And then, of course, boom, kickoff return. And then the 35-yard touchdown pass to Skyler and the roof came off the place, man. Incredible. Yeah, man, absolutely. One of the all-time Tiger Stadium moments. Adam, good morning. Bring on the NCAA Baseball Super Regional. Is going to be impressive. Have an awesome day. Captain Boudreaux, Jay Borden, good morning. With the betting, do you think NFL should invite Sorsby into the league? I think it's up to them. It's no different than the Saints signing Hunter Deckers, right? So, he was the quarterback at Iowa State who lost his eligibility for sports betting when JUCO or NAIA, whatever it was. And then the Saints signed him, to a contract. So each NFL team will have to do their due diligence on it. But you're obviously going to lower your investment or what you're willing to invest. Craig Squirrel Landry, enjoy your rock lemon cookies on my birthday. There you go. Happy birthday, Craig Squirrel. Hey, Craig Squirrel, you didn't even need to shout out, man. I got you, Craig Squirrel. I got you on my calendar. You can't see that. It's faded. But it's Squirrel Landry's birthday. Boom. See that? Happy birthday, Squirrel. Make it an awesome one, man. See? Squirrel's birthday, Erica makes lemon cookies. Naturally. Are you going to the Clemson game? Maybe. I would love to. The only reason not to would be post-game and all that stuff, taking notes during the game and everything. But I'm kind of moving into this phase where I might I might be more inclined to start going to more games. So we'll see. All right, that'll do it for us. Let's get out of here. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. If you're on podcast, please subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Rate us, leave a review. Sponsors linked in the description on YouTube, tagged on Facebook and on podcast. AFR3.